Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Hoodoo Oracle, aka Karmic's Worst Nightmare, aka the Rembrandt of Karmic Readers, aka Diamonds in the Rough, also known as That Bitch, or Queen Bee, with a special message for you guys. Now, this is about the 6th or 7th take of this video. And if you have been with me for a while, you know that when that happens, something or someone does not want me to push this out. You know me. I talk a fair amount about the real shit that's going on with demons by name that are kind of running shit here, okay? And I wanted to let you know just how the devil works. And I'm not trying to pontificate. I'm not trying to posture myself here as an authority on all things good versus evil. Okay, that's not, I don't do any posturing. But you have to know how the devil works so you can avoid his ass, because he's not exactly unintelligent. Okay, he's very fucking crafty. All it takes is a scratch to get him in. He's a virus. The devil is a virus. If you let him go unchecked and recognize it for what it is, he will take over. And what happens when a virus takes over your body? You become an infection to everybody else, because then you're operating from him and not from God, or not even from yourself anymore. It's not even you that's talking anymore. It's him, and he's using you as a puppet. Like I had told you in the last video, I came face to face with Jezebel. Face to fucking face. And that shit, while I don't get scared, there is a fair amount of humility in me that is not proud enough to send that shit back to where the fuck it came from. No. You are not going to be bouncing off the walls and shit over here wreaking fucking havoc. No, go back to where the fuck you came from. Okay? Now, I am practicing to become a deliverer and exorcist. Now, I do know that there's a fair amount of training that's involved, so it's going to be a while before I start pulling that shit out of people. Okay, it's going to be a fair amount of time, because I got to strengthen myself before I do that. I may be mentally strong, I may be strong in word of mouth, but I am nowhere close to being where Jesus was as the original deliverer to pull them shits out of people. Okay, but what I can do is forewarn you guys at the current moment. You see how he's trying to fuck up my throat here? It happened several times before I made this video. Several times. This is about the 7th or 8th take of this same video. Okay? And if anybody has been with me for a while, you know that when that happens, Bird's about to fucking open her mouth about something that she is really putting herself on the line here for. And the devil does not want her to say anything. Well, have we met, devil? You'd never get what you want with me around, okay? It's my motherfucking channel. I run shit, not you. Anyway, he comes in through a scratch. Now, people are under the impression that the devil works in such a way where he's this red beast with horns and a tail and just really, really disgusting. I'm going to show you what the fuck he looks like. If you've ever seen The Stand, Randall Flagg's character, when he doesn't look like Randall Flagg and he's in his true form, that's what people are letting in when they let him in through that scratch. They're not letting in the advertised version, okay? They're letting in that, but they don't even realize that's what they're letting in, okay? He's a virus. And he's not going to come in right straight in front of you, stand right before Mary Sue and say, "Give me your soul." He ain't going to do that. He's not going to do that. We still have enough fucking fire in us to say, "No, fuck you, that's my soul." But he's tricky. He's tricky. I'ma call him Tricky Ricky. That's what the fuck he is. The devil is Tricky Ricky. All right? He won't come in. He's a punk bitch. I'm sorry. He is. He's a punk bitch. He's not going to come in by himself because he knows you would tell him to his face, fuck off. So he'll send somebody that's tickling your eardrums with what you want to hear, with delusions of reaching some kind of pinnacle of being just like God. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to check that shit right now at the fucking door. Okay, I know my position. I don't have to be like God. I don't want his position. I don't want his position. That's too much to handle for a little bitty human like me. Okay, I don't want his position. I'm very happy with my position. Okay, so how does he work? He'll come in through someone else. But everybody thinks that it's this formula of how he comes in. The thing is, he's a lot like Voldemort. He's a lot like Voldemort. He's not going to break off in just one person. He's going to break himself off like a Horcrux into like 7 different people. One of them is walking around right now here on YouTube. Oh, yes. And if you can't recognize it, then, you know, it's like maybe it's not so apparent. Because quite honestly, when your ears are being tickled with delusions of grandeur, you're not going to hear the truth. You're not going to hear the truth. The truth is going to be an ugly thing to you that you don't want to filter in. Okay? So he's not going to stand there right in front of you, give me your soul. Huh, yeah, right, bitch. We'll laugh in his face, right? Of course, and he knows this. But what he also knows is that he knows what you want to hear. He knows what you want to hear. You know, not everybody agrees with the Bible. Not everybody agrees with the word. But then again, there's truth to it. And I'm not here to again, posture myself here. I'm not here to pontificate. People are well documented in knowing what my position is. I don't have to keep on fucking putting it down your throat. You already know what my belief system is. Let me tell you something. I prefer my spirituality with a clear conscience. 2 different roads. Because if you blend the roads, you're going down a really, really dangerous fucking path. The devil will not come to you dressed in horns and a tail because you'll know to tell him to fuck off. He's an archetype. If he comes to you in that way, he's an archetype. And you know in your brain, because of how you were trained, even if you don't still believe in it, most of us were trained through religion. So we have that training in the back of our heads. So we'll know if we see him with horns and a tail, we tell him to fuck off, right? But if he comes through with love and light and delusions of grandeur, and let's just be real here. They're delusions. How many times have we chased our own tail? Now I'm into this. 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 It's like, you know, you're trying to find yourself. People may get on top of me for believing what I believe, but at least it's one belief. I stay steadfast to it. It's one belief. I'm not chasing my tail anymore. So whether you think I'm wrong or right, foolish or not, at least it's one belief. I'm not chasing my tail anymore. I'm not chasing pipe dreams. Okay? This type of virus in the wrong hands, in brains that are not equipped to handle truth, when you start spreading some false gospel about delusions of grandeur that you're going to be like God, no, you're not. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. No, you're not. You can reach wisdom. And people take the Bible quite literally. It's meant to be wisdom. Wisdom contained in its pages. They look at the language. They look at certain things about it. And they twist it to fit their agenda. Oh, well, now, look at what it says. Now I don't have to believe in it. Look at what it says here. Now I don't have to believe in it. Now I have an excuse not to believe in it. I'm not judging, but, you know, I know how some people think. So that being said, realize how the devil comes in. He's not going to come in telling you to give him your soul. asking you to give him your soul. No, he's going to come in through somebody else. He works through other people. He's a punk bitch. He won't ask you directly because he knows you'll tell him to his face to go fuck himself. But you will never tell him to go fuck himself if he's going through somebody else. Big motherfucking facts here. Okay? So going into 2020, he's really going to be working overtime, guys. This is why I'm making this video. He's going to be working overtime. I had tried so hard to make a karmic video last night, and for some reason, something or someone was blocking me. Usually they flow, these readings. You know me for those readings, guys. I mean, people basically know me for my karmic readings, okay, and my educational readings, but more so the karmic readings. Oh, yeah. But you have to be very careful because viruses are very silent and very, very sneaky, okay? And a virus, how many times have you seen through a microscope? You see what the little disease or virus or whatever it is, it looks like a worm. Because that's what these demons are. They're worms. You can't see them. They're not visible to the naked eye. But they can come in through other people. Now, you have to search your soul and figure out who that is. I'm not mentioning names, okay? I'm not. I don't have to. If you know and you resonate with this, you know exactly who this is in reference to. And it's not anybody specific. It's no one specific. Because I don't cherry pick. I say the truth, and if that shoe fits, lace that motherfucker up and wear it. So whoever is butthurt by this message, obviously the shoe fits. Put it on, wear it. The devil doesn't take your soul by asking you for it or telling him to give it to you. He makes you okay with giving it away through this process of tickling your eardrums with delusions of grandeur, tickling your eardrums with this fairy tale world where there's no gauge of good and bad. This fairy tale land where people won't be punished for their heinous crimes. So you're going to tell me, there's no heaven, no hell. There's no place where people are sent like Hitler, like Dahmer, like all of these other people. So you're going to tell me that Hitler is somewhere in heaven prancing around on a fucking cloud. Okay. I'll buy that. Not. You're going to tell me that dictators that have wiped out entire races are prancing around on a cloud somewhere. Oh, because all is forgiven. Some things are unpardonable. I'm sorry to make it less palatable for people, but let's be fucking real. If you have any kind of spiritual maturity, you'll be able to take the truth. Okay? And this is the motherfucking truth, okay? This whole new thought thing tries to remove things that were put in place for a reason. It's to teach people not to behave like barbaric assholes. If you don't have a gauge of what's good and what's bad, and you don't have this idea of what's coming for you at the end of your life, then fuck it, right? Do this to this person, do that to that person, because there's no heaven and there's no hell, right? Bullshit. This is a deception. Deception. Like I told you, the devil's not going to come in with horns and a tail. He's going to come in through somebody that's speaking his words. And through a process of you being okay with this train of thought, you make it okay to slowly give away your soul. I'm just saying. You can agree with me. You cannot agree with me. I honestly, I'm concerned about my soul. Honestly. And, as long as I'm doing okay, I know that I'm on the right side here. I feel good about it. There's going to be people en masse that don't like this video. Well, I'm not here to tickle people's eardrums. Jesus wasn't either. This is why the Pharisees hated him. Okay? This is why the Pharisees hated Jesus. Because he did the same thing that I'm doing. Not tickling people's eardrums. And what did they do to him? They killed him. My fingers tore up, guys. Okay? But I'm willing to keep these battle scars here and keep fucking going. I'm no punk bitch. I'm gonna keep going. If Mother Abigail was a real person, that would be me. Okay? But I'm not out here. I'm not out here trying to be a golden calf to anybody. I'm not trying to be worshipped here. Okay? You either like me or you hate me. You know? And there's a lot of people that hate me. But then again, I'm not trying to be a golden calf. I'm not trying to get people to kiss my ass. Real motherfucking talk. Because there's only those people that want people to kiss their ass that they're able to tickle your eardrums, because there's that it's codependent. It's codependent. That's the motherfucking word. Now I have to get going because I gotta get to where I'm going. But I wanted to leave you with this. As we approach 2020, be very aware of the tricks of the devil, because he's going to get smarter and smarter and smarter the more you're willing to take him in. Okay? You're giving more and more and more of yourself. You're not just giving your soul away. You're making it okay for him to influence your life. Okay? So just to let you know. Again, not posturing at all, not sitting here pontificating my position. I'm well aware of my position, and I'm okay with people not being okay with it and hating what I'm saying. I'm okay with it. I don't have to be a golden calf. I don't have to be. This has been the Hood Oracle, taking in a church, as I always fucking do. And God bless you guys. And, what resonates is going to resonate for you. I can't make anything resonate for you. All right? That's not my job. There are clear divisions as to what people are going to take in. Okay? So another thing I wanted to mention before I go, and they said, don't you forget this, girl. Don't you forget this. This ascension is rapture. It's a word that they made up for rapture. So if there's no heaven, where the fuck are we going? If there's no heaven, where the fuck are we going? We're just going to float around in limbo? We're going to float around in limbo? Does that make any sense to you? There's no heaven, there's no hell, right? So there's no punishment for the evil folk. Okay. And for the rest of us, this ascension, so what are we going to be hanging around in the clouds? Ascension meaning, well, what they're talking about is actually the rapture. Okay? Oh, that's a buzzword. Ooh, that's revelation. Ooh. Let's be adults about this. If you're rising up, where the fuck are you going? You're going to heaven, right? Duh. And there's no heaven, so then there is no ascension, right? So basically that's what you're saying. There are holes in that argument. Think before you speak and you make a post. Think about what it sounds like. Think. Don't just post the post. This has been the Hood Oracle with this message. Please like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys, and God bless you all. Take care.